The Last Days of the Powell Estate is an audio which manages to evoke happiness, sadness, and succeeds in sending a shiver or two down your spine, whether that is due to hearing about the mysterious Mr. Fingers or getting yet another rush of nostalgia. This is Big Finish, for the love of stories after all. Before we begin, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe for a truckload of Doctor Who content and keep up to date with my Blue Sky, link in the description. So this story sees the Ninth Doctor and Rose Tyler land back in her neighbourhood, the Powell Estate, except they arrive 30 years in her future. Whoops! There they meet Ellis, an investigator who is always followed by a drone filming him for his own audience. He probably has a large following on YouTube or TikTok, presuming they're still around by then. Ellis is trying to solve the case of Mr. Finger, an invisible killer who haunts the Powell Estate, which has been abandoned for years. All the while, we keep up with the incomparable Jackie Tyler and her friend Brainy Betty, who is a hoot by the way, back in Rose's presence in 2006 for around an hour-long audio. This is one which flies by as fast as Ellis's drone. Helen Goldwyn's direction here really nails the spooky sci-fi nature, as well as the domestic settings. Howard Carter's music never misses, and Ian Meadows' sound design completes the tone which this is going for. The feeling that there's a creature behind you. No one quite knows who or what it is, yet the way this is told through the masterful direction and editing keep you invested. I think Mr. Fingers as a concept is scary and works far better for something like a Big Finish audio or even a novel rather than TV, because it all forms from your imagination. Seeing something like this would have completely destroyed the illusion here. I also want to add that I really love the sound effect of the drone just whizzing by, just to let the listener know that Ellis is nearby. Timothy X. Atack has created a whole new facet of the Powell Estate, exploring the inner depths of its society by giving us new characters I care about, giving us a what if with this 2036 version. I can positively say that this is another Ninth Doctor story by this writer which thrilled me. I also love Planet of the End, made for Series 1 of the 9DAs. I feel like Timothy nails it when it comes to the Ninth Doctor because his characterization is spot on. The ending in particular made me go up with pure delight, and thanks to terrific line delivery from the masterful Christopher Eccleston. It's no exaggeration when I say I want this to be remembered for one of the Ninth Doctor's greatest hits. Maybe ever. Billie Piper slips back into the role of Rose Tyler seamlessly too. Her performance reminds me of the curiosity which possessed Rose as a character and me as a viewer when Doctor Who was back on the telly in 2005. She is funny in parts, but there are also a few moments where she shows her vulnerable side. Remember, Rose is still affected by the events surrounding her father, as well as what happened in the first story of this audio run, Snare, which is also bloody good. If you'd like to see my full thoughts on that one, you can also give that video a watch after you're done here. Without entering spoiler territory, there's a moment towards the end which made me sad. But one moment I'd like to talk about is a clever use of Rose's mobile phone, which is used to communicate from the future with Jackie back in the present. This is nothing new to long-time viewers because we first saw this with The End of the World. I never ever thought that Rose's mobile phone, of all things, would end up being integral to a Big Finish. Yet here we are in 2025. My girlfriend asked, why didn't the Doctor and Rose just use loudspeaker when they were talking to Jackie? But then we realised that her phone is from the early 2000s. Such a thing didn't exist. For the Doctor, it was easy for him to fix with his sonic screwdriver. He'll already be familiar with loudspeaker, seeing as it's a being out of time. This is the beauty of time travel. This is the advantage Big Finish has with using a character who in reality no longer fits in the present based on the evolution of technology in the last 20 years. There were no smartphones, there were no smart TVs, or even the mighty Big Finish app, which many listeners today will use to experience this very story. I'm a physical media guy still. It's a minor touch which might go over people's heads, but I think Timothy was a genius for incorporating this, as well as clever timey-wimey shenanigans. This story floored me. My last question, dear viewer, is what are you doing? Listen to this.
Absolutely fantastic.